Hey everyone, and welcome to ArchEdu. Y'all know how much I love transforming spaces, making them beautiful and functional. Well, today we're talking about something just as important as shiplap and good lighting: paint. Now, paint isn't just about slapping some color on the walls, it's about creating a feeling, a mood, and protecting your investment. Whether you're sprucing up your home, giving life to old furniture, or designing a brand new space, choosing the right paint can make all the difference. Think of it like this. Just like you wouldn't put delicate lace curtains in a farmhouse kitchen, you wouldn't use exterior paint on your dining room walls. Each type of paint has its own personality and purpose. So, stick around as we explore the wonderful world of paints. We'll cover everything from the different types to their best uses, and I'll even share some tried and true tips along the way. Let's get started, y'all. First up, we're talking about emulsion paint, a real superstar when it comes to interior walls and ceilings. Now, what makes it so special? Well, it's water-based, which means it dries super quick and cleans up easily with just soap and water. No harsh fumes or lingering smells, just fresh, clean walls. And let me tell you, with kids and pets running around, easy cleanup is a must. Emulsion paint also comes in a variety of finishes, from a soft, velvety matte to a subtle sheen. Matte is perfect for hiding imperfections on those well-loved walls, while a sheen can add a touch of elegance to a formal dining room. And here's a little secret: because emulsion paint is breathable, it helps prevent moisture buildup and those pesky mold problems. It's like giving your walls a breath of fresh air. Plus, with so many beautiful colors to choose from, you're sure to find the perfect shade to match your style. Now let's talk application. Emulsion paint is a dream to work with. You can use a brush, roller, or even a spray gun depending on the size of your project. I always recommend using a good quality brush and roller for a smooth, even finish. And here's a tip from yours truly. Always apply 2 coats for the best coverage and a long-lasting finish. Allow the first coat to dry completely before applying the second. Trust me, patience is key when it comes to painting. Now, if you're worried about spills, don't be. Emulsion paint dries quickly, but a damp cloth is usually all it takes to wipe away any accidental drips. And because it's low odor, you don't have to worry about airing out the house for days on end. So whether you're refreshing a single room or giving your whole house a makeover, emulsion paint is a fantastic choice. It's easy to use, durable, and brings a touch of warmth and personality to any space. Now let's talk about a paint that's tough as nails and just as versatile. Acrylic paint. This one's a real workhorse, perfect for both interior and exterior surfaces. Whether you're painting your front door, refreshing outdoor furniture, or adding a pop of color to your kitchen cabinets, acrylic paint can handle it all. What makes it so durable? Well, it's made with acrylic resins that form a tough, flexible film when it dries. This means it can withstand the elements, resist fading, and even handle a little wear and tear. Plus, it's water-resistant, so you don't have to worry about rain ruining your hard work. You know how much I love finding old pieces and giving them new life, and acrylic paint is perfect for that. It adheres beautifully to wood, metal, plastic, you name it. And with its quick drying time, you can usually get your projects done in a jiffy. And the best part? Acrylic paint comes in a rainbow of colors and finishes, from high gloss to satin to matte. So whether you're going for a bold statement or a subtle refresh, there's an acrylic paint out there for you. Now, when it comes to applying acrylic paint, you've got options. You can use a brush, a roller, or even a spray gun, depending on the size and texture of your surface. For smaller projects or intricate details, nothing beats a good quality brush. For larger surfaces like walls or fences, a roller will be your best friend. And if you're feeling adventurous or working on a large-scale project, a spray gun can give you a super smooth, professional-looking finish. Just remember, preparation is key. Always make sure your surface is clean, dry, and free of any loose paint or debris before you start. And if you're painting outdoors, be sure to check the weather forecast and choose a calm, dry day to work. With a little prep work and the right tools, you can achieve beautiful, long-lasting results with acrylic paint. It's a versatile and reliable choice for any project, big or small. Now let's talk about those big projects, the ones that seem daunting at first, like painting your living room with its high ceilings and expansive walls. That's where latex paint comes in. Latex paint is like the workhorse of the paint world. It's designed for covering large surface areas quickly and efficiently. And the best part? It dries super fast, so you can get back to adding those cozy touches to your space in no time. Think of it this way, with latex paint, you can give a whole room a fresh coat in a single day, and still have time to whip up a batch of Chip's famous chocolate chip cookies. It's all about making those renovations manageable and enjoyable. One of the things I love most about latex paint is that it's water-based. That means it's easy to clean up. Spills happen, especially when you've got little ones running around, and being able to wipe up any stray paint with just soap and water is a lifesaver. Plus, water-based paints tend to have a lower odor, which is a big plus when you're working indoors. Nobody wants to be stuck with that lingering paint smell for days on end. With latex paint, you get beautiful, long-lasting results without the harsh fumes or complicated cleanup. It's really a win-win. Whether you're refreshing a single accent wall or tackling your entire home's exterior, latex paint is up for the challenge. Now we're moving on to a paint that's perfect for those high-traffic areas, the ones that see a lot of wear and tear. I'm talking about enamel paint, and it's my go-to for anything that needs a little extra durability. Enamel paint is known for its hard, glossy finish that's incredibly resistant to scratches, scuffs, and even moisture. It's perfect for doors, window frames, and trim, basically anything that gets touched, bumped, or splashed regularly. You know those beautiful vintage clawfoot tubs that we love to incorporate into our farmhouse designs? Enamel paint is fantastic for those too. It can give them a whole new lease on life and that classic, timeless look. But enamel paint isn't just for indoors, it's also a great choice for outdoor projects, especially metal surfaces. Think patio furniture, mailboxes, or even wrought iron fences. The durable finish can withstand the elements, keeping your outdoor spaces looking their best for years to come. And here's a little design tip. Enamel paint comes in a wide variety of sheens, from high gloss to satin, so you can choose the perfect finish to complement your style. A high gloss finish can add a touch of elegance and sophistication, while a satin finish offers a softer, more understated look. Whether you're going for a classic farmhouse aesthetic or a more modern industrial vibe, enamel paint can help you achieve the look you want. It's all about finding the right paint for the job, and enamel paint definitely delivers on durability and style. Now, if you're looking to add a touch of glamour and sophistication to your space, glossy paint is the way to go. It's like adding a touch of jewelry to your home decor, creating a sense of elegance and refinement. Glossy paint is known for its reflective finish, which bounces light around the room, making spaces feel brighter and more open. It's especially beautiful in rooms with lots of natural light, where it can really enhance the sense of airiness. Think of those stunning antique furniture pieces that we love to refinish. A high-gloss paint can really bring out the details and make them shine. It's all about highlighting the beauty of the piece and giving it a fresh, updated look. While I wouldn't necessarily recommend glossy paint for every wall in your house, it's perfect for accent walls or smaller spaces where you want to make a statement. It can add a touch of drama and interest, creating a focal point in the room. One of my favorite ways to use glossy paint is on furniture. It's a great way to give an old dresser or side table a fresh, modern look. Plus, the durable finish holds up well to everyday wear and tear. Whether you're going for a bold, dramatic look or a more subtle, elegant feel, glossy paint can help you achieve the desired effect. It's all about experimenting and finding what works best for your style and your space. Now, if you're lucky enough to be working on a home with a little history, you might be thinking about matte oil paint. It's got this wonderful, almost velvety look that just draws you in. We used it on our farmhouse, and let me tell you, it completely transformed the space. It's not the easiest paint to work with, I'll be honest. It takes a bit longer to dry, and you might need to apply a few coats to get it just right. but trust me, the end result is worth every bit of effort. There's just something about that classic, non-reflective finish that just says home. It's perfect for adding a touch of elegance to any space, especially if you're going for a more traditional look. So where does matte oil paint really shine? Well, I love it for historical homes. It just seems to complement the age and character of those old walls. But it's not just for older homes. You can use it in newer spaces to create a sense of timeless beauty. Think about using it in your dining room, a library, or even a cozy bedroom. Now keep in mind that matte oil paint can be a little more high maintenance than some other options. It doesn't hold up quite as well to scrubbing, so it's best to use it in areas that don't see a lot of traffic. But if you're looking for a paint that will give your home a classic, elegant look, matte oil paint is definitely worth considering. Alright, let's talk about primer. I know, it's not the most exciting part of a paint job. In fact, it's often the step people want to skip. But trust me on this, primer is your best friend when it comes to painting. It's like the unsung hero of a beautiful room. Think of it like this. Primer is like the foundation for your walls. It creates a smooth, even surface for your paint to adhere to, which means you'll get a much better looking and longer lasting finish. Plus, primer can help to cover up any imperfections on your walls like stains or old paint. Now there are all sorts of primers out there, so it's important to choose the right one for your project. If you're working with new drywall, you'll need a different primer than if you're painting over old oil paint. And if you're dealing with any stains, you might want to consider a stain-blocking primer. It's amazing how well those things work. Honestly, your local paint store can help you find just the right primer for your needs. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Just remember, taking the time to apply a coat or two of primer will make a world of difference in the final look of your paint job. Now let's talk about those metal surfaces around your home, things like railings, fences, maybe even some outdoor furniture. These guys need a little extra love and protection, and that's where anti-corrosion paint comes in. You see, metal is prone to rust, especially if it's exposed to the elements. And rust, well, it's not just unsightly, it can actually weaken the metal over time. That's why using an anti-corrosion paint is so important. It acts like a shield, creating a barrier between the metal and any moisture or other corrosive elements that could cause damage. Think of it as giving your metal surfaces a fighting chance against the wear and tear of time. Now, when it comes to applying anti-corrosion paint, preparation is key. You want to make sure the surface is clean, dry, and free of any existing rust or loose paint. A little elbow grease goes a long way here. You might even need to use a wire brush or sandpaper to really get those surfaces prepped and ready. Once the surface is prepped, applying the paint is pretty straightforward. Just follow the manufacturer's instructions for the best results. And don't forget to choose a paint that's specifically designed for the type of metal you're working with. This will ensure that you're getting the best possible protection. Now let's talk about those spaces that really bring the heat. Literally. Whether it's a cozy fireplace, a hardworking grill, or even industrial equipment, you need a paint that can stand up to the challenge. That's where heat-resistant paint comes in. You know how much I love a good fireplace, and nothing ruins the look faster than chipped or discolored paint. Heat-resistant paint is specially formulated to withstand high temperatures, preventing those unsightly blemishes and keeping your fireplace looking its best for years to come. And it's not just for fireplaces. Think about your outdoor kitchen area. Grills, smokers, even pizza ovens. These hardworking appliances generate a lot of heat. Heat-resistant paint ensures they stay looking their best, even with all the grilling and smoking we love to do. So if you're tackling a project that involves heat, remember this tip. Don't just reach for any old paint. Choose a high-quality, heat-resistant option to ensure a beautiful, long-lasting finish. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Heat-resistant paint? Does that mean I have to sacrifice style for function? And the answer is absolutely not. Just like with regular paint, heat-resistant options come in a variety of colors and finishes. So, Whether you prefer a sleek and modern look or something more rustic and charming, you're sure to find the perfect match for your project. And here's a little bonus tip. When applying heat-resistant paint, always make sure you're working in a well-ventilated area. Safety always comes first, y'all. Remember, with the right paint and a little bit of care, you can create spaces that are both beautiful and functional, inside and out. Alright, now let's talk about adding some dimension and character to your walls with textured paint. This is one of my favorite ways to create visual interest and make a space feel truly unique. Think of textured paint as a blank canvas for your walls. You can create subtle patterns, dramatic effects, or even mimic the look of natural materials like stone or brick. It's all about letting your creativity shine through. One of the things I love most about textured paint is its versatility. It works beautifully in any room of the house, from bedrooms and living rooms to kitchens and bathrooms. You can even use it on ceilings to add a touch of unexpected charm. And the best part? Textured paint can actually help to disguise imperfections on your walls. So, if you're dealing with uneven surfaces or minor blemishes, this is a great option to consider. Applying textured paint might seem a little intimidating at first, but I promise it's easier than you think. There are so many different techniques you can use, from rolling to sponging to even using household items to create unique patterns. Before you get started, it's always a good idea to practice your technique on a scrap piece of drywall or cardboard. This will give you a chance to get comfortable with the process and experiment with different looks. And here's a little tip from yours truly. When applying textured paint, less is often more. Start with a thin coat and build up the texture gradually until you achieve the desired look. Remember, have fun with it. Textured paint is all about adding your own personal touch and creating a space that truly reflects your style. Now let's talk about a paint that's got history and charm in every drop: milk paint. You know how Chip and I love bringing old things back to life, and milk paint is perfect for that. It's been around for centuries, and it gives this beautiful, vintage look that's hard to replicate with anything else. What I love about milk paint is its simplicity. It's made from natural ingredients like milk protein, lime, and pigments, so it's safe for your family and the environment. Plus, it comes in a powder form that you mix with water, so you can easily customize the consistency to get the exact look you want. Whether you're refinishing an antique dresser or adding a touch of farmhouse style to a new piece, milk paint is a wonderful choice. It distresses beautifully, creating this lived-in, timeless feel that's so inviting. And because it's breathable, it allows the wood to age gracefully, so you don't have to worry about it peeling or cracking over time. One of the things that makes milk paint so special is that it's incredibly versatile. You can use it on all sorts of surfaces, from wood and plaster to even fabric and metal. It's perfect for those DIY projects where you want to add a touch of character and personality. Think about giving new life to old furniture, creating a unique headboard for your bedroom, or even painting those terracotta pots you have on the porch. Milk paint gives you the freedom to experiment and get creative, knowing that you're using a natural and safe product. And the best part, milk paint is super easy to work with. You simply mix the powder with water, stir it up, and you're good to go. It dries fairly quickly, so you can usually apply a second coat within a couple of hours. It's a fun and rewarding way to give your home a personal touch. If you're looking for a paint that's as kind to the planet as it is beautiful, then you'll love clay paint. It's made from natural clay and pigments, giving it this amazing earthy texture that adds so much depth and character to your walls. Clay paint is a wonderful choice for anyone who's conscious about the environment and wants to create a healthy, sustainable home. It's free of harmful chemicals and VOCs, so you can breathe easy knowing that you're not exposing your family to anything toxic. And talk about gorgeous. Clay paint has this incredible way of absorbing and reflecting light, creating this warm, inviting ambiance that you just don't get with other paints. It adds a touch of sophistication and elegance to any room, whether you're going for a modern farmhouse look or a more bohemian vibe. One of the things that sets clay paint apart is its ability to regulate humidity. Because clay is naturally breathable, It allows your walls to breathe, which helps prevent mold and mildew. This makes it an excellent choice for bathrooms, kitchens, and even basements, where moisture can be a concern. And if you have allergies or sensitivities, you'll be glad to know that clay paint is hypoallergenic and dust-resistant. It doesn't trap dust and allergens like some other paints can, so you can breathe easier and enjoy a healthier indoor environment. Plus, remember how we talked about loving that old-world charm? Clay paint delivers that in spades. It creates this beautiful, slightly textured finish that adds depth and dimension to your walls. It's like bringing a little piece of nature right into your home. Well friends, there you have it. We've covered a whole lot of paint ground together, from classic emulsions to those gorgeous natural options like milk paint and clay paint. I hope you feel empowered to tackle any painting project that comes your way. Remember, choosing the right paint comes down to your project needs, your style, and what matters most to you. Whether you're going for durable acrylic, sleek enamel, or the natural beauty of milk paint, the most important thing is to have fun and make your home a reflection of you. Now I'm dying to hear from you. Tell me in the comments which paint you use most often and what projects you're excited to tackle. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to ArchEdu for more inspiring content. Until next time, stay creative, stay inspired, and happy painting.